showing your body parts and, you know, I know I just drank, but drinking until you're drunk, you know what I mean? That's a sin, you know?
Yeah.
Or,
Hey, listen, man, most I might be dealing with you, you know?
Having sex before marriage or this, you know, all that is, it's normal.
In this society.
Right, yeah.
But it's not supposed to happen.
Yeah, you got a lot of these. That's what breeds wickedness. Because a lot of these women, a lot of these women, they go out here, right? Let me show you why the Lord said, look, a woman's supposed to deal with one man, right? Because look what's happening right now. A lot of these women go clubbing, they're gonna go pop off, you know. But they'll tell you, right? They'll go out in the skimpiest shit. They'll say, hey, don't look at me. Right. You see what I'm saying? Really, but the Bible said a woman is supposed to be what? In modest apparel. Right. She's supposed to be covered head to toe, man. Because really, that belongs to your man. That's right. You know, especially a woman's hair. That's her glory, man. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? But when now, what do you have? You have these women that'll go out here and commit all types of wickedness with multiple men. You see what I'm saying? And what does that bring? Disease. That brings all types of wickedness that does not need to happen. Right. But this society says, oh, you are one man. You a weird. You know, you're a weirdo. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm supposed to know if I don't try out the goods.
And I'm gonna show you
something.
Let
brother spit game to you.
When hey, there's a chemical. This white lady I seen. She broke it down. She said that in a woman, when a woman has sex, her body adjusts to that man. That's why sometimes you might get pregnant.
It cuts off your. I don't even know the word, but your emotional attack, it decreases it, you know? It decreases your power to love, your power
it's a little deeper than that, because when a man, how you say, busts, right? Because when you make a child, right, what is that child? It's half you and half that man, right? Okay. So when that man injects his DNA into you, that's literally part of his spirit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a part of his spirit, because that's what's going to take. They'd be like, damn, it looks like you look like your daddy. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what women don't realize, that, well, look, let's say you pop one man, right, or unprotected, right, and he pops in you. That spirit is in you to make that, the genes of that man is in you to make another.
Not necessarily a good spirit. Like, what do you just pray over your child?
I mean, really, it's the Lord wants it to have, you know, if it's not a good spirit to come out, then it's not going to come out, period.
Okay.
But these women are jumping around. Let's say they go with this dude and then another dude. They don't realize they kept them spirits of every man they've dealt with them. So you can tell a woman,
unless they rebuke them away from this.
No, not even. You can't.
No,
you can't. There ain't no rebuking that spirit, because it's a DNA. Right. You're dealing with the molecular structure of the body.
So that kind of makes sense to me, because I have attachment to every single person, every guy that I've been.
See, that's coming from a woman's mouth.
I think about all of them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So that makes a lot of sense.
And listen, that's the standard thing. Why you think prostitutes? Why they interview prostitutes has been prostituting for like 10, 15, 20 years, and they find out that they like, man, why don't you was doing this initially, well, why are you still in this 15, 20 years later? And they said, well, at first, I got involved with the money, you made good money, and this and that. Then they found out that there was a chemical reaction. Something happened that every person that they sleep with, that their brain kind of gave them a new endorphins, kind of, the next person. So they can sleep with somebody 3 hours later, they sleep with somebody else. It's that, that new feeling when you first meet somebody. You like, man, I really like this person, and you kind of that. It's right. It says those endorphins that, you know what I mean? Those are things that the Most High put inside you for your husband. So initially, when you first meet that person that you had sex with, that's that attachment.
It conflicts with the man you're supposed to be.
That's right. That's right. So there's all kind of things happening. So they said, yeah, initially it was the money in this, but now I'm on some different stuff.
And another thing to give you, when a man, the Most High is so beautiful and he's so cold, when he sets up a sperm, right? Most people don't know that there's 3 different sperms that actually go in a simultaneous bust. You have a defender sperm, you have a blocker sperm, and then you have an attacker, a defender, and then the actual copulation, the one that goes in and fertilizes the egg. So when the defender sperm, it goes in the walls, and it allows that's that code, and allows the other one to go over it pretty much. The attacker is to attack any foreign sperm that is in that area at the time. So there's a war going on, even in the war, because sex is a passionate thing. Because sex is a humbling thing, because that's what it says, when they read in the Bible, it said he humbled her. That's what happened when he popped her. You humble her, you see what I'm saying? So that's the Lord setting up to show you that, look, this ain't supposed to be a diverse thing. Because the same, like let's say the woman just got done, like the brother said, there's still sperm roaming around up in there.
That's right.
That's gotta, so they attack each other and fight. I mean, if you can break it down and look under the microscope, you would see them fighting each other. You see what I'm saying?
Right. No, you know, in ninth grade health class, there's a video. Like the sperm actually fight to get to
Yeah, absolutely. Why you think of Maury Povich? They had a woman, she got pregnant, and she had twins, and the twins were fathered by two separate men. Because the sperm still lives after X amount of time inside the woman's womb. You know, that's an incubating place for the baby, you know, for life form to flourish. So, you know, our sperm, our seed is life form, that's going to flourish. So literally, she had two separate fathers to these twins. Not only were they fraternal, but they had two separate daddies, right? So it just shows you that exactly what the Lord intended, you know, sex to be. You know,
but we about to get that back, man. All this right now, what's happening, all this. I mean, you see these people, man. They're ready to go, man. They're ready to go. But what the Lord has given us the full understanding of good and evil. Now we can see a society how it's not supposed to be ran.
Right.
Women can see now if you being how you say up in, I don't even know what to call it. You just learning. Let's say you're trying to learn of yourself. Yeah. Now you can see, well, damn, man, it's not a good look to be like these women are now. Because what do you see on Tumblr and all these women? They're just out there vain as can be.
Right.
It's all vain. They want to show as much ass and titties to get as much likes for a dude to be like, oh Lord, yeah, that's like. Right. That's vain. You see what I'm saying? Instead of you finding a lot of them, they don't have no self-worth. You get what I'm saying? They don't have no self-worth in them.
Because they've been used for so long by different niggas. Now they are basically saying, well, I don't have anything to offer a man, but this ass.
Yeah.
And they get vain with it. Right. And they won't even count it up no more.
Instead of being reborn, they'd rather just give.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
get it out for man.
You just said
it's not easy to be righteous all the time.
It's not, but you know what? The Most High chooses you. You know, in this situation, that now that you know that these people on the sign is Israelites, you also should know that there's a certain percentage, a certain elect, which is 12,000 out of each tribe. All right. So the Lord, you know, talk about it's not easy to be righteous, but there's scriptures are saying that the prophets, okay, the people, we're here before. There's such thing as reincarnation. Right. So we were here before, okay? If we're out here, you know, prophesying the world, then more than likely we were out here spreading the gospel, you know, of the Most High back then. Right. Okay, because the spirits of the prophets, you know, are of the prophets, what the scripture says. Paraphrase.
Hey, check this out. This is for you. This is a verse for you. This is the book of Psalms 45 and verse 8. It says, all thy garments smell myrrh and aloe and cassia out of the ivory palaces, whereby they have made thee glad. Kings' daughters were among thy honorable women. Upon thy right hand did stand the queen gold of Ophir. Hearken, O daughters, and consider, and incline thy ears. Forget also forget also thy own people and thy father's house. So shall the king greatly desire thy beauty. So really now with the Most High is coming back, he's at some of our women, you know, not all of them, because they caught up out here, man. A lot of them, they won't come back to this truth. They wanna worship, because our women are main ones out here on that Christmas spirit, man. We know our moms, you know what I'm saying? They be on that. We deal with it. They on that, but they won't know with knowledge. If we try to be like, hey moms, you know, the Lord wasn't born on that day. Right. We'll be cast out the damn house. Right. You see what I'm saying? But now we're saying, look, come back to yourselves, man. You like when we get in the kingdom, you gonna get your hair back, man. You gonna get your calmliness, your beautiness back. Just like we as being Israelite men, we gonna receive a kingdom, man. That's what the Lord said. We gonna be joint heirs with Him. You see what I'm saying? We getting ready to get into some beautiful things, man.
Right. Now, I don't know if you've seen now. In the scriptures, it gives a description of the kingdom of Israel when Solomon and King David was ruling. All right, the kingdom of Israel was beautiful. Right, and when King Solomon was ruling, it was peace for 40 years because his father David basically fought all of these wars and basically took out the heathen just so his son Solomon would have peace. Now, that's coming back. Right. But the peace is going to be forever, though. Forever. All right. We are getting a kingdom back. We are getting our kingdom back. All right, and our kingdom is the land of Israel. And this scripture here, it proves that we are the children of Israel. All right. This is Deuteronomy 28:68. It says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Now, the story of the Ten Commandments. Now the Israelites, they walked in and they walked out, right? Now it says, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." So we had gone into Egypt again on ships, and the Egypt that is talking about is America, because in the land of Egypt, the capital of Egypt is Memphis. And there's a pyramid in the city of Memphis now.
This is a spiritual, because you see on the back of the dollar bill, it's an Egyptian pyramid. Ain't a turtle dove there. Right. There ain't a cross there. Right. They're telling you, the higher ups, because even on the money it says Norbo Ordo Seclorum. You know what that means?
No, I never knew.
Norbo Ordo Seclorum, it says New World Order. Oh. And then you have a Nuit Coeptus, which means announcing our enterprise. So they're telling you that this is the New World Order, man. A lot of these people, they walk around with $1 in their pocket and don't know what it says. But they spend it their whole fucking lives, man. They're telling you right there, and that eye right there is the all-seeing eye of Satan on the top of there.
Right.
So these people, they're satanic. Because even if you look at the Washington area, it's set out in an owl. And the owl goes back to the owl of Molech. Because the higher ups, the 1%, the billionaires of this society that actually worship Satan for real, they know what's up. And they know who we are.
The man in Hollywood, the Pope.
Yeah, look, yeah. Man, it says wickedness is set in high places, man. It goes, you even look at Trump. Trump is a little guy. He gets his marching orders from the top, man.
Right.
Let him, because look what they did to JFK. JFK got the tripping, and they deaded him in front of everybody, man. So that's showing you these Rosicrucians, these Jesuits, man. It's a folly. It's like wrestling. That's what these people didn't realize. The presidential election was like a episode of wrestling where they're slamming each other against the thing. You think they're really fighting, right? They ain't fighting, man. They're all in the same cahoots, man. Democrats, Republicans, it's the same ilk, man. Yep. These people don't realize it because you know what? They haven't been informed, because it's out there. That's why they said, Satan says, hide it in plain sight. Right. It's right in plain sight. Just look on the money, man. Go ahead.
Now, and this place is Egypt. Because this place, it practices the same traditions and have the same gods as Egypt.
I got your precept. Check this out. I gotta get this. This is the book of Revelations. This is Revelations 11 in verse 8. Yeah. It says, "In their dead bodies." Whose dead bodies? Our dead bodies. Right. It's not talking about physically dead. It's talking about spiritually dead.
Right.
So we're dead right now. Hey, get them out. Get them out. And it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the streets of the great city." Is this not a great city?
Right.
When you leave out of America, do you say, "I am a Colombianite"? Do you say, "I have a Colombia passport"? No, you have a United States passport. So it's a great city. You're a citizen of America, because the word citizen, this goes back to city. So it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt." Why is it called Sodom? Because this place practices homosexuality. They give homos rights, man. They want to give them so much rights that they can go into the bathroom wherever they please, whatever day they want. They said, "Today I feel like I'm a woman. I'm gonna go in there." That's a damn shame, man. Imagine when we was kids. You imagine this day would be here where a dude chopped off his balls. Look at what is his Bruce Jenner?
Yeah.
Look at this guy. That was the man of America, man.
Right.
That was the all-star boy for America,
greatest
man.
athlete
Running
alive.
triathlons. Now look at him. He's wearing a dress with size 15 pumps, man.
Now,
you know what I'm saying? This is a damn shame.
Now when he changed himself the first time, now he walked on stage in the red dress, heels, ball swinging everywhere.
Right.
One way.
But he got a damn Oscar.
They gave him an award.
Right. They gave him the award of the best.
ESPY.
No, the ESPY award, the greatest woman of the year. Yeah, woman of the year.
It's a damn shame.
It means that thing beat scientists, PhDs, doctors, lawyers, people that are philanthropists, actual women that dedicated their lives, and that thing, represents America as far as Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah.
And so they gave the best award for a woman of the year. That's the most insulting thing you could possibly have for a woman.
I was a doctor.
Right in the face.
Could I give you a little critique real quick?
No, we don't need critiques, man.
Hang on.
We don't need critiques.
If you're, this is constructive critique.
What's up, man?
I do actually, believe it or not, I do agree with you guys. Critique, you said that thing. Talking about this joke.
Yeah.
You guys are one of the
We're not worried about that. We're not worried about that.
Let him speak. I know where he's going.
We're not worried about that.
Let me see where this rabbit hole goes, man. Come on, man. Come on with it. Just say it, man.
All right. What are you guys advocating?
See,
what is it?
We're advocating for the Israelites, man. We're actually, before we're dealing with her.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted you to get a quick point in, man.
Right.
But we're the Israelites, man. Go ahead, man. We're the
attention.
Israelites, man. Go on to your next critiquing, man.
You're Israelites?
Yeah, we're the Israelites. We're the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Okay.
The same Negroes you see. The reason we came here in slavery is because we made the Lord mad. Because was not the Egypt. What were the Israelites doing in Egypt? They were serving what?
Yes.
Slavery, right?
Yes.
So what? And history repeats itself. We're in the modern day Egypt, right? And where you have the Israelites serving slavery, man.
I do agree. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I really do, yes.
No, you good, man.
I would love
Oh, you good, man. You good. Go ahead.
Now, he said, he read that scripture in Revelation where it says, and their body shall lie in the street of the great city, right?
Let me finish it, bro.
I'm gonna get this real quick.
Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel chapter 37. My favorite scripture.
Yeah,
verse
come on,
1.
Come
It
on,
says, and the hand of the Lord was upon me,
Come on.
and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst
This
of the
this
valley.
joker had the nerve to laugh, man. A guy walking in a damn. Esau's done, man.
Yeah, this place is finished,
He's
man.
done, man. Go
This
ahead,
place is finished,
Axelaki.
man.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, man.
That was all good. I'm gonna say, and the hand of the Lord was upon me, and carried me out in the spirit of the Lord, and set me down in the midst of the valley which is full of bones.
Woo, come on.
Now, the valley that Ezekiel is talking about is America.
Because the word valley, if you look that word up, it means low land. Low land. And what is it saying low? Because it's morally low. This is a morally low land, okay? It's not saying that it's actually a valley. It's being parabolical speaking, okay? Because America, this is the only place that you can do as thou wilt, man. Let them over there in Arab catch you being a homosexual, man. They'll behead you, man. They'll do you. Even Russia, if they catch you being a sodomite, here one thing they did,
right.
they stuck little glass tubes. They'll stick tubes in your ass, right?
Yeah.
And then kick you and send you on down the road, man. You know what
Russians
that does?
don't play.
That turns up your insides, man.
Russians
So that
don't
pretty
play.
much you kill that person, man. So why is it now? Because there was a thing that came out with Obama. He went over there to Nigeria or one of those countries, Ghana, and they were trying to pretty much put that homosexual vibe. And the guy came out and was like, "Look, we don't want gays.
Yeah.
No gays, man."
Right.
So
Right.
literally, this is trying to push out to the world, man. But if you see right here, this is a morally low land. Go ahead,
I'm gonna say, and caused me to pass by them round about, and behold, there were very many in the open valley.
Because that goes back into the blessings of Abraham. Because he said, "I should make thy seed as the sand of the sea." Many. That's why if you look there, there's more Israelites on the planet Earth than anybody.
Right.
If you look at the Negroes, Latino, it was so much that each one of these men produced a nation. Each one of these men is an actual nation, man. Look at the Negroes. Look how we have children. Look at the Latinos. Look how they have children. Go ahead.
Let's see. Let me say, and all right,
Salaki, you know.
Yeah, I got a scripture too.
I gotta get going too.
Hey, I know. Okay. Hey, get this one for you.
And lo, they were very dry.
Break that down.
Okay. I'm gonna say, and he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? So our people are spiritually dead because they have no idea who they are.
Right.
That's right. That's right. You know, we're